Hello, I'm back. It's been about 3 months I think since I filmed a video. A lot has been going on, but I just really haven't had much to film about, so I just haven't. I don't want to make a video for the sake of it. So since the last video I've moved house. That was quite a big thing. That was at the start of August, so I haven't really got much of an excuse there. I think we moved on the 5th or something like that, but we moved in and then we went to Cornwall for a week straight away, so it was a bit manic. And obviously I've been doing my half marathon training, and that's done now. I did my half marathon, did that on the 15th of October, and that's what this video is about. I just wanted to give an update and tell you how it went and how I found it and things like that. So I think I started my training in April, and that was straight after I'd done the Lean in 15 programme, and I thought I'd be really fit like to run, but obviously the HIIT workouts you do in that are a different kind of fitness, so when I actually went out for my first run, it was a bit disappointing. I think I'd run like 0.8 of a mile and I had like a really bad stitch and had to stop, so I came back. But I slowly progressed. I think it took me a while to progress to about 5k, which I was happy to run a 5k because I'd never done that before. And then I was stuck at 5k for a while. For like ages, I just ran a 5k and I didn't do any more. And then one day I did a 5 mile and I was thrilled. And then it kind of went from there. I started to do, I kind of found like a training program online that showed you, like you put in like a time scale and it tells you like when to do your runs and things like that. So because my race was on a Sunday, I would always do my longer runs on a Sunday. So I started by doing like a 10k, and then I got up to like 8, 9, 10 miles, and each week you just add on a mile. And it was hard. Even when I ran my first 10k, I was like really thrilled, and then I was like, oh, I'm a bit behind, because I had a bit of a manic summer because I was in Cornwall a lot over the summer. So I ran my 6 miles, so my 10k, and then I remember the next Sunday I just skipped 7 and ran 8, and I did it and it was okay, but it was hard. And I just remember being so happy with myself that I'd done it. And then I did a 9, and then I think I didn't do one the next week, and then I did 10 miles a week after, and then that was it. And that was about 3 weeks before my actual half marathon. And between that 10 miles and the half, so the 3 weeks, I didn't run very much at all. I don't know why, I kind of just lost motivation a little bit towards the end, even though it was looming. I think I was just doing like 5 miles. I think I did one 10k. I remember doing a 10k in the rain and it was like absolutely hammering it down. I was doing like enough, I just wasn't doing long distances. So I did the Leicester half marathon, and I've never done anything like that before. The only thing I've ever really done is the park run. And then I've done Race for Life a couple of times, but it's not really the same thing. So yeah, got up about, I think I got up about 6 o'clock on the Sunday. The race started at 9:15. So I got up, had 2 slices of toast in the morning, and then a banana on the way as well. And that was enough, I think. And then we got there I think we arrived about 8:20, 8:15. So we had an hour to, and if anyone knows Leicester, it starts in Victoria Park. So there's quite a lot of people there. It's quite a good atmosphere, and they have like music and things like that. And to be honest, the start of the race, I was just spending it near the toilets, going for a wee. And then we moved up to where the start line is, and I came with my mum, my dad, and my sister, so they like left me. And yeah, I think it was meant to start at 9:15. I don't think I went over the line till about 9:25. I thought there'd be more like costumes than there was. Someone had this like massive, I don't know what it was like a person, but in like a body. It was really hard to explain. I'll try and find a picture. So God knows how they did it in that. But I was nervous, but not nervous like I should have been, I don't think. So yeah, I started about 9:25, and the first bit is all downhill, so it's great, and I was like, oh, this is easy. It was really easy. First mile went by really fast, and obviously because you can't have music or anything, it was really strange, but it was nice because there's so many people there cheering you on. And I remember going through the start line, and they have like music similar to like the Chariots of Fire music, and I nearly cried. I don't know why. It's a bit emotion. So yeah, the first bit was really easy, obviously, because you've run a mile. And yeah, it's quite hard at the start because there's so many people running near you. So I think it got to probably about mile like 5, 6 before you kind of split off from everybody else. And yeah, so, and it's nice because the whole way around the course there's people cheering you on. I don't think there's one bit where there wasn't anybody. Even like you go through like a park at one stage, and it's like little trails, but there's even people in there, so it was nice. And I think I was okay. Got to about mile 8, and I was all right. Like yeah, that's when I started to feel like, oh, okay, getting a bit harder now. And then I got to about mile 11, and I'd never run past 10. So I got to about mile 11 and it was really starting to get me, I think. And I took like a drink. I just had like a sugar water with me because that's what I'd been taking on my long runs anyway. So I thought I'd keep it the same. And there was like water stations throughout which I hadn't been using, but I think I got to about mile 11 and I had a bit of water. You get to like near the Space Centre in Leicester and I had water, and then yeah, because I didn't know the route, it was alright, I think, because I didn't really know what was coming next, or I didn't even know where I was most of the time. But when I started to come back into the Leicester town centre, and you know you're getting near the end, I was just like, thank God. And I was like a tiny little bit where we were right quite near the end, and I'd been running near this couple quite a bit, and they'd been walking, so when they walked I'd overtake them, and then obviously they'd get their energy back a bit, so they'd then overtake me a bit, so I'd kind of been around them for a bit. And I stopped a tiny bit to walk up this little hill, and the man like tapped me on the back and said like, we're nearly there. So I started running again. I think that was the only time I really stopped, like probably about 10 seconds. And then the last stretch, it's probably like the last mile, it's all uphill and it's so hard. I was ready to cry. And everyone keeps saying, you're nearly there, but you're not nearly there. When you've been running that far, you are not nearly there. But my best friend and her mum were on the hill. So yeah, like as soon as I saw them, they were cheering me. That really helped. I needed that. And Laura's mum was like, come on, and she like ran a bit with me, so that was good. And then I got to the top of there, and then it's like straight flat to the finish, and as soon as I could see that word finish, I was so happy, and I felt like I was proper sprinting, but my dad filmed me and I'm literally like crawling pretty much. But there was one guy in front of me and I was like determined to come ahead of him, and I did. And as soon as I got through, I was just so happy. And you get a little bag of goodies. So you get like food. I think you got a banana, bag of crisps, some like granola or something. And then you get your t-shirt. So this is my t-shirt. That's the front. And then this is the back. So you can pick a size. So I got small, I think. And then you also get your medal. Hang on. I'll sort it out. So you get your medal. And you get your medal, and it just says that on it. I was pretty happy with that because I never had any medals when I was a child, so I'm ecstatic to have a medal. Yeah, and then I ran through, and it's obviously so hard to find everybody. My sister had a red jumper on, like a red cardigan, and I was looking for that, I could not find her. And then I saw my mum and dad, and my sister wasn't there, so she'd gone to like wait near the finish, but I obviously had missed her. So it's nice to see them, and then Laura and her mum came and found us, which was nice. I liked it. So yeah, I just chilled for a bit afterwards. I took a bottle of Lucozade with me to have afterwards, so I ate that, and I ate my banana, and obviously I took a bottle of water as well. So I think you got a bottle of water actually in your bag, so I drank both of those, and then I think we stayed for about 45 minutes, and then drove home. And as soon as I got home, I'd prepared my lunch already because I knew I'd be hungry. And after I'd done my 10-mile run that weekend, I'd got home and had a shower, and then I was cooking, so I hadn't eaten, and I started to feel really sick, so I was like, no, I need to have this prepared. So I had like a massive like Tupperware box, sandwich box thing, full of pasta, and then I had some chilli separate, so I was cooking them both, mixed them together. It was massive, but I ate it all, and then I felt good after that. So then I had a shower, because it stunk, obviously. And then I just went about my normal day, so it was pretty much done then. But the course itself is fairly flat. There's like I say, it's downhill at the start and then it's uphill at the end because you go back in the same place. But other than that, it's fairly flat, so it's quite a good course really if you've not done one before. And like I say, the support, there's so many kids, there was loads of kids like round the whole course. Some of them were like handing out sweets, but loads of them were doing like high fives and stuff, so I made sure I high fived every single child I saw. Because I would hate for them to be ignored, because it's nice to have them there, and people have signs and things like that, so it was good. And my So my finish time was 2 hours 19. I was hoping to be a bit quicker than that, but for my first one I'm okay with that. So I was hoping, I thought I'd get around like 2:05, 2:10, but it's what it is. It's my first one, so I was okay. And the weather was a bit warm, it was meant to be. It was meant to be like, oh, obviously it's October, so you think it'd be quite cool. And then the weather itself, so it's going to be really sunny. And on the actual day, like, it was really cloudy and overcast. So I think it was actually pretty ideal weather, to be honest. Like, if it had been really, because it was warm, but if it had been sunny, I think it would have been horrible. I don't know how people run in the summer. I'm not a fan of that. So since I finished my half marathon, I haven't really been doing much. So, you know, I did that thing where, like, oh, I'll have a week off. And now it's suddenly turned into 3. I did park run last Sunday, and that was the first one. That's the first run I'd done since the half, and I got a PB, which obviously is good, but I felt like I was gonna be sick afterwards. I literally was like, I had to like go and stand by the fence. I had the Chinese nap before, so that might be why. And then I did a 1.5 mile run this week, but I've been poorly. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. So, and then I've done a couple of like HIIT workouts and weight bits here and there, and yoga. But other than that, I haven't really done much. Next year, there's 3 things I want to do if I can fit them in. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'd like to. I want to do a marathon, because that's the end goal, because I want to do that for my sister's charity. I don't know how, because when I got over the line at half, I did not... The thought of having to do that again is ridiculous. And the first full marathon finisher came in about 15 minutes after I finished my half. God knows how he did that. But yeah, obviously there's going to be a lot of training involved for that marathon. And I tried to get a spot in the London Marathon, but I didn't get in, so I'll have to find another one. So if you've got any recommendations on good marathons, please let me know. So yeah, that's one of them. I've got this idea in my head that I want to bike from North Scotland to the bottom of Cornwall. Don't know who with, because I don't know who would be able to do it with me. I don't really know anybody that's got the time other than me, because I've got no life. So I may not do it on my own, but I haven't got a bike either, so that's something I've got to do. And I also want to do the 3 Peaks Challenge, but again, I don't know where to start or which one's best to do first. So if I end up doing them, watch this space. I definitely will be doing the marathon, that's definite, but we'll see. So there's a quick update for you. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I'm not really sure if anybody's that bothered, but hey ho. And I'll keep you updated on the challenges to come next year.
Well done, Vista. Well done, Vista. Fantastic effort, the pair of you. Well done, Jonathan Shields.
Christina.
Lando Hilton, John Paul Van Hoos.
Well done, lads. Good going. Well done.